Yeah, swipe it.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Please come join me.
Sure.
28 weeks. Okay.
Weeks and days. Weeks for me.
Julie, you owe me $100.
It could have been 28 months. Very well, thank
The
you.
travel from Canada is having a lot of fun there. Yeah.
This is all mixing.
I can't breathe.
I love reading our Google Plus versions. You are. So this is our microphone right here, Robert.
Yep.
If you come a little bit closer,
Sure,
and then we'll get our camera, which is right here.
Yep.
It's very casual, very informal chit-chat with our viewers and friends from all over the world.
Okay.
And it's also broadcast live on our YouTube channel, so
All right, okay.
the whole world will be watching. So we want to say hi to everybody here watching on MyFOXLA here. It's Maria, and for those of you watching on air, please press in comment, and if you have a question, we'll try to get it to Robert. We have 5 minutes for Robert until he has to get going. So quickly introducing you to everybody. This is Trev. He's in the UK. Sybil is in Switzerland.
Hi.
Renzo's in Venezuela.
Hi.
Michael is in Brisbane, in Australia. Kempton is in Calgary, Canada.
Hi, Robert.
Justin's also in the UK. Jimmy's here in LA, which is great. And Elaine is in Ottawa.
Hello, guys.
So, hello, world. Please make sure you press in comment and share the link. Robert is here to talk about new film, California Solo, as well as your series, Once Upon a Time, yeah?
Of course. I'll talk about anything.
I did see, anything, I like that. I know you guys have questions, so if you have one, I will definitely go to you. But really quickly, your California Solo film, I love it. I've seen the trailers. It's being lauded for many awards now.
Thank you.
Was that shot here in California?
Yes, it was all shot here in Los Angeles.
And so what do you think about all the buzz around the movie?
Well, I'm obviously delighted about that. It's wonderful. I didn't expect it at all. You know, when you do such a small, independent type of film, you're lucky if it's going to get a release. To be honest with you, you know what I mean. So when this thing got its release, I thought that's great. It's done its job. But then to get these further reviews that have kind of, supported it even more. Fantastic news for me.
A big star. I'm so excited to have you here in our hangout. Who's got the first question? Trav, yes, go ahead.
Yeah. Aside from being a phenomenal actor, you are probably the best, or at least way up there at accents. How you can? I mean, a lot of actors try an accent and they fail miserably. But you, I mean, and I'm from Yorkshire, and your Yorkshire accent is phenomenal. I mean, do you do any? Is there any? Is that just a gift, or is it like a special training that you do for this?
Well, thank you for saying so. No, I mean, I did quite a lot of it at drama school. You know, I kind of studied quite a lot of that at drama school. I think it's more about your ear. You know, it's like some people say they don't know how to sing. It's because they're tone deaf or whatever.
But you can sing, though, right? Most people who can do accents really well, I feel, can sing quite well.
Well, thank you for saying that.
I bet you can. Yeah. Lanny, yes, you are a phenomenal with your accents. Kempton, yes, go ahead.
Robert, I love you since TRAINSPOTTING and Full Monty, and I think you won BAFTA for Full Monty. I want to ask you about TRAINSPOTTING. What was the experience like working in such a weird, strange, but really interesting movie at the end?
Very intense.
What was it like?
Yeah, I mean, Danny Boyle, that was the first time I worked with Danny, and I knew the book beforehand, and myself, I had a theatre company at the time, and we'd actually taken some bits from the book and improvised around about that. So it wasn't entirely unknown to me, but it was the reaction to that film that surprised me more than anything, because it was such a small little, you know, I thought, peculiarly Scottish piece, for it to then suddenly become this phenomenon throughout the world. It was amazing.
Ewan McGregor in that film as well. Yes. Jimmy, yes, you have a question. Go ahead.
Yes. First of all, I love your accent. It's so great. I had a question. For Once Upon a Time, how long did it take you to learn the sword fighting, like as part of your repertoire of things you do as an actor?
Well, the sword fighting was that was one of the easiest ones, to be honest with you, because that was something that I can actually do. I didn't really need an awful lot of training there. I was in actual fact, I love saying this, I don't get many opportunities to say this, but I was in actual fact the men's world champion at drama school. There you go.
Oh, wow.
playing the bad guy, the good guy? Do you have a preference in terms of roles that you play?
Honestly, I do prefer playing the bad guys.
You do, right?
They're just more interesting.
The
really,
girls
you know?
too. They like playing the bad girls. Yeah.
There's just more interest in the part. There's always a wider arc with these characters.
Yeah.
It's actually I find it more difficult to play the good type of role because so much of the time the plot tends to bounce off of these kind of characters. You don't really forward it or further it. Whereas if you're playing something like Begbie in Trainspotting or Rumpelstiltskin in Once Upon a Time, you're forwarding the plot, and there's something a bit more dynamic about these characters.
Protagonist, yes. Justin, yes, go ahead.
That leads me in quite nicely to my question, actually. The first thing I ever saw you in was Cracker.
Yeah.
And quite a lot of the parts that you play, a vast majority of the parts you play and the characters you play are over the top. How do you play an over the top character without going too over the top, still making them believable?
Well, it's about honesty, you know. It's about try to be as honest as you possibly can, about trying to feel that character's pain or feel that character's emotions as strongly as you can. And if you can get that right, then you've got a chance, you know. You should never... It's about trying to... You throw a lot of things at a character like Albie and Cracker. You throw an awful lot of emotion at a part like that. And you just hope that it sticks and it sticks in the right way. You know, you don't ever... don't go in too timid with these parts. That's the other thing. You just got to go in at just the right level.
Really quickly, last question from me. I just saw a video of you. It was like a one-shot take. Was it a commercial? I can't remember. How did you do that?
Yeah, well, that was for Johnny Walker.
Yes,
well,
Johnny Walker.
The strange thing about that, it was never a commercial. It was never actually meant to be seen by anyone. Yeah. No, it was actually done what we call back home as an in-house video, like a corporate video for Johnny Walker employees, in fact. And it sort of got leaked onto the net. And it became this kind of viral.
It became viral this week, I think, or last week.
But essentially, it was a 6.5-minute take, walking down a
It
hill.
was fantastic.
That was a lot of learning, let me assure you.
A lot of lines, but you made it. It was amazing. Anyway, listen, Robert's got to go, but thank you so much for hanging out with us. And
thank you.
Will you take a quick photo?
I will. I'm originally from Edinburgh. Thanks for giving me the accent for a bit.
No problem.
Oh, excellent. Thanks, you guys, for hanging out.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot,
Thank you, Robert. Thank you very much.
California Stella,
Thank you.
out in theaters now. No?
Tonight. Today.
Tonight.